Guys, are we so blessed? This is me from the end of the video. You're in for just like a total word vomit, a lot of words, because I'm on super limited time right now, and whoo boy does it feel like it. So just get your ears ready for just constant, like Panther Boy go, and Panther Boy does not stop go. And then the video ends and I walk out of frame and you're like, wow, that was such a video. At least that's what I felt like when I was filming it at the end of it. And then I'd walk back into frame. So then right now I'm considering how the video went. And already I was like, oh, holy cow, that was such a video. And even this intro, I'm in the middle of this intro. I was like, wow, this is such an intro. So the video is more of this intro. Hope you enjoy. About 10 minutes? Are you kidding me? I can't do this in about 10 minutes. I have way too much to say, and my hands aren't even cooperating. In 10 minutes? Are you kidding me? Did I even actually start filming this? Yes, I did. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have about 10 minutes. Because I didn't think that filming was on my roster today, and in fact it wasn't. Because today was a day of reflection and rumination, giving the past, week plus since my last video, and then I've been getting more into live streams, so then I've been also examining how that's been going, and then I've been doing more Resonite and examining how that's been going, and being social and examining how that's been going, and I finished setting up my model in Resonite, and then I was examining how that's been going. How does it feel being able to film and operate inside of Resonite as though it were VR chat? Soon I'll be able to just start making these videos from within Resonite, and you won't really be able to tell too much. We'll see. I think I might still prefer filming in VR chat. There's like a difference there. But during my ruminations today, I have a happening. I gotta. Here's the thing. For a really long time, Resonite was a problem. And I would touch it, and I'd step away and examine how I felt. And I would learn a little bit more, and then I'd step away and examine how I felt. And it was something to reach for and achieve, because it just has a lot of the ability to make the tools that I'm going to need for the future. And I did that. Granted, I haven't learned like a quarter of what it is I need to know eventually, but I learned how to learn, and I learned enough to be able to learn on my own, a little bit. And being able to finish setting up my model, I was able to see, okay, this is what this component is doing. It breaks down here. I can add this. This is a UI element, but here's what it's linking in the background, so I can force link. And I was able to set up like I'm learning it. So it's no longer a problem, it's just something that I can do now. So too was socialization in VR. I would go to the creator jams in Resonite because I needed help socializing and making that a regular thing. Because in the future, I'm going to be working with comrades and compatriots and people who, working on a common goal. And these people are going to be from all over the world, because I have a hard time connecting with people physically, and also I live in a small town, so I just want access to more people, and I want to build things together, and I need to know how to interact with people in VR before I can really interact with people in VR, you might say. And I did that. Socializing in VR is no longer really that much of an issue, and I'll get on, and the first thing that I do is look in the context and like, oh, who's on? What world is going on? And we were doing a live stream yesterday, and my friend Amelia came in, and I was like, oh, hey, Amelia, I wanted to be social with Amelia, and it's really fun, and I've been hanging out with people, and in VR, but then also a little bit offline, and I've been working on being more social online. That's no longer a problem. I used to go to a Halloween party and cry in the corner. It wasn't actually crying, but I cried to the camera, anyway. And it's no longer a problem. So I no longer feel the urge to do it. It feels like I beat socialization in virtual reality. It feels like I beat VR. We gotta move the camera, because I can't pace right now, and I'm crammed up against the computer. This is no good. This is no good. And the framing is locked, and I've only got 10 minutes. But at this point, it's only 7 minutes. This is a travesty, and I can't really even take this into the editing bay very much. Bah! Alright, I have a giant play space. Phineas, act like it. Now, that's the kind of play space that you can walk around in, because I got too much walk energy right now. Because these are all milestones that I've wanted. These are all things that I've been for months, years. I can operate inside of VR. I can be Phineas Former. Not a big deal. And with this YouTube channel even, it's long enough videos that I know generally what's easier for me to film, what kind of stories or videos tend to go a little bit better, etc. So I'm at the point even where I'm confident if I wanted to like really throw it all in and grow the channel and become I have confidence I could kind of do that, maybe not like seamlessly, but I've got the chops, like it's good. And now that I'm confident enough in being able to do that, I no longer feel the drive to do that. Because I'm successfully a VTuber, like I did that. I'm a streamer, I can do that too. I can socialize in VR, I can do that too. Not a big deal. And now that I can do it at any given point, any day of the week. Hey Phineas, do you want to go be social in virtual reality? Yeah, sure. Not a big deal. And I used to have to, like, that was a big problem. Not a big problem. Making a video, big problem. Not a big problem. So now, I'm addicted to solving problems. And my history of having come from a land of consistently self-sabotaging is because if you run out of problems and you make your own problem, you then have a problem to solve. And you're able to feel good because you solved a problem if you can just forget the fact that you caused it in the first place. So I stopped causing problems, but I still love solving problems. And now I've got a massive problem, which is I'm out of problems, and it's time to start combining things together, which itself isn't an issue. But how bizarre that I don't know that I can coast a ton. Because I'm here, and I've said it in several videos, like I'm here, like we're doing okay. This is great. This is what we want. We are where we wanted to be. Yes. And so there's been like maybe a little bit of celebration, and mainly it's been like the past 9 days or whatever of reflecting and internalizing things. It's very important to internalize. And then it's important to take a day off like today to just, because Creator Jam is happening. And I'm just, but it's like, nope, we're going to reflect and ruminate today. And then eventually I can't do that anymore because all I wanted for the longest time was the ability to be able to be social in VR without panicking. Or without feeling I have to rely on like a substance to mellow me out. Or to be able to just like hop into VR and make a video loosey-goosey, easy breezy, even with laughably few edits. And that's not a big deal. And to know not even to worry about like, oh wow, is the chow making sound in the background? Like, I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. To reach that point of it's fine, here we go, baby. And it used to be so hard because I felt mystic elements towards all of these varied pieces of the world, of like my internal world. Socializing in VR was like a big and important thing. It was so scary, and so too was making videos and being Phineas Former and VR in the general and demasking at work. I'm even getting a little bit better at just being an idiot, because I'm a little bit of an idiot. And a little bit more of an idiot, I let myself be a little bit the happier that I get. It's going pretty good. And I don't think I'm agitated necessarily because... Hang on. 2 minutes. 3 if I push it. Gosh, dang it. I suppose it could be that it is the friends we made on the way, and I think that could be true even. So I shouldn't use it, like I should not say that in that tone of voice, which is really dismissive. But I misplaced briefly, which is why taking the time to reflect and ruminate was so valuable to me, that what I love doing is progressing and growing and learning new things. I'm very pleased that I stopped and took stock of all of the things I've come to be able to do, which were all massive ambitions, problems, like they were all huge targets. And I've been somehow a little dissatisfied with the world, with everything that I've wanted. And a little bit like, where's that, like you're being really ungrateful to yourself right now, and you're not like having fun, and you were having fun like 2 weeks ago, like what's going on here? And it's because I learned. And that's excellent, but now it's time to like remember what it is to push myself a little bit more, and I had to make a whole video about that. Because it feels like I got everything I wanted basically, or at least enough of a big portion of it that it feels like I got every, like I'm like, what? what? And then to be like, well, it's not what I want. And it's like, well, oh, that's fine. Because what I want is not things or skills. What I want is to acquire skills. So I'm at the point where I'm able to do a whole bunch of things, and I want to start combining them and expanding what it is that I do, because what I have been doing consistently has been learning how to do things. So only doing them is not actually that rewarding, because making a video itself is not as enjoyable as learning how to make videos. And granted, I could learn to make videos a lot better, and I could, like, apply edits and stuff. You know, like, I could do that, but it doesn't really seem like me. And then to close out the video, because I am out of time. Oh, why am I making this video? That's gonna have to be it for now, actually, because I am out of time. I still have to, like, take this in, like, I'm out of time, but I had to make this video because I don't know, I don't think that has to be a lack of gratitude. I think it's just remembering, like, yeah, new endeavors won't always be shiny and new and exciting, but that doesn't mean I'm done with it. It just means I can, like, move on to what's happening next. And great things are happening next, but it's important to remember that things are always happening now. And yeah, it takes some time to be like, wow, I did it, that's so awesome. But now, you know, I just love doing more things, so I just gotta keep on going. And I stopped going for a little bit because I was like, wow, I made it, let's celebrate. And then I did for a little bit, and then it's like, man, this celebration is hollow. I wonder what I can learn and improve upon next. So more things are on the way, excellent things are on the way, but this video's gotta be done because I am on such a time crunch. And it was just time for a video, so I made a video. And every time I take a break from videos, I never know how to make the first video back. Also, I'm even learning about how much I prefer having coffee or not. This is a thought I'm gonna end on. Because you would have coffee in order to maintain train of thought on a singular idea, to be a little bit less ADHD nonsense, and coffee can help you kind of like focus a little bit, right? But if my objective in making a video is only to make a video, and the only thing that I have to do to make a video is to be myself, I am more myself without coffee, because I came out of the stupid womb without coffee. Are you kidding me? So what's wrong with presenting yourself sans coffee? And of two of the sample live streams I did recently, one was coffee, one was not. And I preferred the one that was not coffee because I wanted to be able to be me. And I liked seeing me and not altered me. So then I'm also not grappling, but just a lot bit better. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go. Thanks for hanging out for this video. This was a yes. All right, gotta go. Bye.